We've reached a... There's no point fretting about it now, though. Okay. Nice! Oh, you want to do it?
All right.
Well then.
An issue in which criminals do whatever they want under the name. Only now does the government speak of taking countermeasures. The government as it stands has been left behind the time. We don't have to go down with a sinking ship. Let us end this chaos!
He's a politician of the ruling party, is...
I heard they're splitting up to form a new party, so an election might come before the...
I'm gonna vote this time for sure.
You haven't voted until now? That's problematic as a member of society.
Politics just never interested me before. But this he's passionate and thinks of the future. I mean, someone like that should be prime minister. I'm definitely voting for him.
Well, I suppose that makes sense, since the other politicians...
When you say that you want us to cooperate with you...
That's a good question.
Quit!
Please keep this short.
There's a bounty for information in addition to the arrest warrant. I'm referring to Sai-san's actions. I assume all of... She must be considerably vexed if she's gone that far. Make headlines with the arrest warrant, then use incentives to get testimony.
The police have nothing on us. There's no way they can make an arrest.
True. I'm the only one who's ascertained. However, the groundwork for fabricating testimonies and concocting a culprit are...
We don't care about that self-gratification.
I'll be blunt. I'm thinking of triggering a change of heart in Sai-san.
Huh?
Is this to prevent the investigation agency's recklessness?
Precisely.
Still, there's no...
Indeed. It's hard to believe that a single person can fabricate all that.
Unfortunately, what if I told you that those around her would turn a blind eye to false evidence?
You saying the police would do so?
It seems they're more trusted than I thought. Their priority is settling the situation. They don't care who the supposed culprit is.
No!
They're completely rotten!
My objective is to find the true culprit. That must be the case for all of you, too. However, the current situation is extremely bad.
If worst comes to worst, someone unrelated will be set up as the culprit, huh?
Our only solution to this is to make... If she's in her right mind, she can stop this situation.
So that...
The truth will be covered up. And an innocent civilian's life will be I can't allow such a thing to happen.
I mean...
And changing Sai-san's...
How do you mean?
If the true culprit were to learn that she's responsible for the investigation, what would happen? I'm certain they'll aim for her life. So how about it?
Even though you're particular about being just, you're willing to get your hands dirty?
It can't be helped in order to ascertain the truth. There is also one more merit in She'll be a fine warning to others not to meddle with you any further. They can't go public if someone in the investigation has a change of heart. It'd show their corruption. All that's left from there is for me to discover the identity of the true culprit.
You're gonna tell us to announce our disbandment once the real culprit is arrested.
As expected from Anijima. So.
Makoto.
It's a well-made plan.
I'm flattered to hear.
Why are you willing to do all this, Akechi-kun?
Because of sickening human... Yes. My contempt for such people drives my sense. It isn't some grand reason like society's... It's simply an absurd grudge.
Dude.
You know... Yeah, like how some...
We're similar, hmm? Maybe that's why I thought that I could act... Won't you cooperate with me on the mission to change... Thanks. This mission can't succeed without your
The Phantom Thieves will be disbanded, and everything will work out.
Mako-chan.
I'm okay. I never brought it up until now, because I wanted to change my... I've also known for quite some... What? It was too selfish. Though I was too scared to look any...
Why don't we try going there now? A lot of this will be new to me, so I'd like to get myself accustomed to it too.
I'm sorry.
I see.
Will you tell your sister?
Of course.
You seem awfully evasive today.
I just can't make...
Let's call it a day then, and...
I'm sorry.
Wasn't Makoto at... Well, regardless, it all starts...
A palace? Not only that, Goro and the Phantom Thieves targeted me as... And he had already experienced the metaverse by the time... That can't be. Although, Akechi-kun kept quiet about the most important details, and my own... If this is all true, I was out of the loop the entire time I led the So you became convinced of another's existence through the 2 mental shutdown case. And if you were apprehended while falsely accused of those crimes, that villain would... That's why you targeted me? Not... That does make... If you simply wanted to evade capture, triggering my change of heart wouldn't get... Your actions as Phantom Thieves would still... If this villain does exist and is set... I would be targeted. Makoto come up with that? You need to keep... It seems, but the look on your face isn't one of defeat. I'm amazed. When you were arrested, a man at the scene told you that those words normally hint at the existence of a traitor. However, if your story till now is true, it's frustrating to admit, but at a certain point, someone set up only to... Someone intended your arrest, and the minimal staff directly involved were in their pocket. And if that's the case, true and... No, I don't believe you're... There's something I need to confirm with you. Was a change of heart? What happened in the time between? And tell me everything.
What's this favor? We'll be going to Nijima's palace. Things like her work ethic and relationships. Those would help us come up with countermeasures in case... I can look up more stuff like her repertoire of... A girl shouldn't say... You tell her... Don't Ahem. Also, I may be overthinking... Ow! Same as always. Let me fin... So let's hurry up and get started.
I rarely get to see Sai-san directly, but I figured out her course of action. On the 20th, an investigation will likely be done at Shujin Academy, as well as the Sakura residence.
Then that means
Still, there will be quite a bit of red tape involved.
We'll take your word. For now.
I concur. After all, people like us, well then?
That's...
Huh?
This is the model I wanted! You're so lucky!
I'm so sorry.
It's okay.
Oh, right. Akechi-kun, it may be best if you exchange contact info with...
That's true.
Woo! I'll send
Thanks. Well then, I'll do my best.
You got a good personality and good looks? Talk about cheating.
She's praising you.
Then shall we get started?
We need to figure out what Makoto's system.
I often hear her call it a place of competition.
A competition, huh?
It'd be unbearable if you're... Although, a competition means it's a match of some sort.
Conditions have not been met.
Then perhaps
Conditions have not been met.
There are other competitions besides fighting.
Gambling then.
How about a racetrack for horses?
We played cards.
Conditions have not been met.
What else?
It must be a casino.
Candidate found.
I definitely see.
Well,
Beginning navigation.
Head right past there and keep a low profile.
That's it, huh? What's going on here? We are looking at the courthouse, aren't we?
Seems like it.
Let's go. Right.
Courthouse is a casino.
Everywhere else seems to be a normal cityscape.
Isn't that...
The police station, yes.
I didn't know that the station and the courthouse were next to each other.
Our attire hasn't changed. That must mean we aren't considered threats or hostile.
Right. Areas outside her courthouse palace must not be worthy. Wait, I always look like this. I'm special. Besides, I can't do anything in my cat form.
The police station's also part of her work area, though. Whenever arrests or... I've brought her food and belongings when she was sent on loan to the police.
we got no business with the cops, right? This might be...
That reminds me.
Codename?
Phantom thieves can't go around using the real names, right? It ain't cool either.
Just for reference.
Skull.
Mine's Fox.
We pretty much decided on them.
What is it, Hop?
Then perhaps Karasu will be best for me. You know.
Are your clothes all black or something?
The reverse, actually. If our codenames are to hide our identities, wouldn't that be better?
Karasu. He'd be the only Japanese sound. Why not go with Crow and...
All right.
Got it.
Now then. Now then.
I'll just add this.
Do you have a moment? Oh? That settles it.